Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Red Hood Outlaw, issue number 35. Understand what I say. This is the best book that I had no idea what the hell was going on that I've ever read in my life. More on that after we talk about who made this book. We got Prince of Gotham, Part 4. Scott Lobdell did the words. Pete Woods, the pictures. Rex Locus on colors. ALW's Troy Pateri on letters. The cover is Cully Hamner, Yasmin Putri, variant cover. This was amazing. So there's this character named Essence who I've never heard of before. And back in 2011, that's when I left for the Middle East the one time. So this had to have been in the New 52. All right. Not a problem. So yeah, there's no chance of me of ever reading this book. I had no opportunity to ever read this. They don't sell comic books as often in the Middle East. Sorry. I had no idea, no clue as to what the hell was happening in this comic book at first. None. Because I'm just like, for me, I'm not a huge fan of Batman being into the magical or the mystical. Sometimes it can be good, like with the Justice League Dark kind of situation where it's like, I don't believe in magic. Oh crap, this is clearly magic. There's got to be a way out of this. No, there's no way out of this. I need help from magical entities. Okay, cool. Very cool. Take Batman completely out of his element. Bang, that's what you got. But for the most part, no. I'd rather him just be a street vigilante, him just being the man in Gotham, right? So I'm thinking it should be the same thing, and I've always felt it should be the same thing with Jason Todd, right? Nope. Since Jason Todd died and came back, he's already touched, right? So, and I mean touched by magic. I know they can also mean touched by insanity. And in a way, yes, he's that too. But it's supposed to imply a magical essence to it. So him going off and fighting on the astral plane and dealing with this woman Essence who's in this book and choosing the all blade as opposed to the blood blade, as we'd seen back in the early issues, I suppose. I looked up Essence because I don't know who she is, and then understanding this. Now her first appearance was in 2011's Red Hood and the Outlaws issue number 1. Wow. My investment in this character has skyrocketed. Because even though I've never read these stories, so they keep on referencing a story that I've never read before, that I have no history of. I don't know these characters at all, at least don't have any nostalgic, oh my god, it's Essence, they brought Essence back. No, I'm just like, what the hell is that? What? And I was actually against it. When I saw it, I'm like, they're going to put him in a freaking magical battle? Dude, no. He's fighting the Penguin and his thugs. We don't need to see this nonsense. By the end of this comic book, my respect for Red Hood, boom, it went up a lot. And therefore, my respect for Scott Lobdell and his ability to write a great story that, once again, this is the best issue of a comic book I've ever read where I had no idea what I was reading. But by the end of it, I'm like, yeah, I need more. A lot of people tell me, hey man, go back and read Red Hood and the Outlaws since issue number 1, Rebirth. No, I think I'm going to have to go back a little bit further than that. This was a great issue. And the end brings us right back to the street level stuff, I read this book and I'm just like, dude, I am so in love with the Red Hood character right now, with the Jason Todd character right now. This is incredible. And for somebody to be able to do that, and yes, the art, I mean, just, you guys saw some preview pages. Just, this is gorgeous art. This is beautiful art. All of this stuff. I see this and I'm like, wow. This is a really solid comic book. Guys, definitely get this. And I'm going to tell you straight up, this is part 4 in I imagine 6-issue arc, whatever. This is issue number 35. We are so late in the game. I read this comic book and I know if I knew nothing about Red Hood either, this would get me interested in the Red Hood. So if you've never read Red Hood in your life. You have no idea what's going on. You didn't even know that Jason Todd was killed, back under Starlin and Aparo and DeCarlo's run. Let it go, dude. You can get this comic book. At first, you'll be lost. By the end, you'll be like, I need more of the Red Hood. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. If you have no idea, if you've got a friend who has no idea who Red Hood and the Outlaw is, and he or she shows any interest whatsoever in getting into comic books, this is the issue to get them. Issue number 35 of the Red Hood. That's how strongly I believe in this character. Right now, at this point, I can't wait for them to release a freaking figure for Red Hood. Not the regular Hood. No. I want this figure. I cannot possibly heap enough praise on this issue. This was amazing. I might just have to say, because of how well this was written, easily the best comic book of the week. Easily. Like, this is a contender for best of the year. This was an amazing comic book. To make me invested in a world that I know nothing about, Harry Potter, move aside, man. This was amazing. I've got to go back and read these issues now. There's just no getting around it. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.